Hi everybody, Rob Hunden, CEO of Hunden Partners, and today I'm going to be talking to you about operating companies, management companies for venues that are owned either by the public sector or by universities and sometimes by the private sector. These groups are brought in for their expertise to help manage, operate, sell things like convention centers, arenas, stadiums, performing arts centers, and youth sports complexes. If you have a company whose bonus is based on the scores they receive for customer service and cleanliness of bathrooms and things like that, this is why writing the contract is so critical, and how that contract is written. Hunden Partners knows all about that, the ins and outs, pros and cons of different approaches to writing contracts, so that the operator is not just in there as, again, a placeholder for the public sector or college or university. So what are the costs of this kind of thing? The trade-off of better performance in a venue is the fee that you pay to the third-party management company. It can be $100,000 to several $100,000 per year. That is on top of paying all the employees and the expenses of the facility. So whatever that fee is, the base plus the bonus, goes all the way up to the corporate headquarters. And so that's pretty much all profit to the management company. What are you going to get for that several $100,000 fee? Well, you better get an improvement to the bottom line of more than that, as well as improvement of impact to the community. It's really critical to first have these folks compete for your business, and then it's how well you negotiate the deal. You're getting all the benefits possible and minimizing as many of the risks as possible. The third-party operator has relationships with other groups that are going to be servicing the industry, whether it's the convention industry, the concert industry. They're utilizing your venue to make some extra money, but you're not always seeing it in your P&L. So it's important to have a representative who understands the business and how it works, so that you can be sure to retain as much revenue as possible, whether it's in the pro forma or behind the scenes. Very, very important that you have an advisor who understands sort of the front and the backside of these industries and how they really work and how money is made and lost in these industries and in these venues. So we 100% recommend that you look into private management for large event-driven venues like convention centers, stadiums, arenas, performing arts centers, and youth sports complexes. Having expertise is absolutely critical, but you have to do the other part, which is make sure that those folks are incentivized to run it the way that's going to benefit your community. That is it for today's session. Thank you so much.